Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm finally doing my November ranking. It's been a little while because I've been a little bit overwhelmed with everything. As you can see, I'm back at my parents' house and they do have a festive background for me with a nice Christmas tree and a nice Christmas stable. I don't know what you call that in English, but I thought it would be a nice location for my next video. So I'm wearing most of these products on my face. I'll mention it if it comes along, and let's get into it. Real quick before we get started, I want to thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Cecile, I'm 28 years old, I live in the Netherlands, and I try to upload 2 to 3 times a week with makeup related content. Sometimes I do art. It's been a little while, but I'm trying to pick that up again as well. And I do like to try every kind of makeup. I do have a fondness for luxury makeup, but I still try some drugstore and high-end as well. So there's a mix of everything in this video, and I would love it if you'd subscribe if this sounds interesting to you, and let's get to it. So I have 9 things to rank this month. It's been a little bit more of a slow month, which is a good thing. Still a little bit, there's almost always multiple palettes in these videos, and maybe I should do something about that. Anyway, ranked at number 9 is this concealer by Wet n Wild. It's the Incognito concealer, Mega Last. It's supposed to be all day full coverage concealer. Well, I'm wearing it right now, and as you can see, well, it works. It works for now because I'm also wearing a tinted moisturizer, the one by Chanel, and it works when you do a double layer that you leave on for a little while and then blend out, and then it looks like this. If you just put on a little bit and blend it out straight away, it's not even visible. It doesn't crease, so that's a good thing, and therefore I don't hate it. I just don't really have a place for this kind of stuff. My concealers are usually a little bit more medium to full coverage if I like them. I do like the color, it's light enough. But like I said, it does blend out into nothing when you don't put on a lot. So that's why it's ranking number 9. Ranking number 8 is a little bit of a disappointment. I bought a Pat McGrath blush. I'm late to this party, but well, I wanted to try one and it was on sale. So I bought the color Flirtatious because that was supposed to be the lightest one and supposed to be very suitable for light skin tones. So this is the color Flirtatious, and I am wearing it right now. And when I was wearing it the other day, my boyfriend said my cheeks look blue. And I do hear that this has a sort of purple undertone. And when combined with a more purpley blue highlighter, your cheeks actually look like you've been beaten up. So I guess that's not what I want in a blush. Also, it's pretty dark. For the lightest color in the range, I feel like there could have been a softer pinky tone and that would have been better. Of course, the packaging is beautiful, but I wish the color was just a little bit prettier. I am going to wear it, of course, but slight disappointment. Ranking at number 7 is this eyeliner by LA Girl. Again, a drugstore product. This is in the Pastel Dream collection in the lavender shade. I'm also wearing that right now in my waterline. I actually own all of these right now. So I have the, well, almost all. I have the yellow, the blue, the pink, the green, and now I have the purple. And these are my favorite eyeliners and they're very cheap. They were on sale, so I just finished my collection, and now I can also wear lavender eyeliners. And these are very good, by the way. All of them are performing really well. They're very pigmented. I recommend those. Ranking at number 6 is this blush by Made by Mitchell. It has this awesome lime green cap, and this is the shade Can't Cope with Coral. And I'll swatch it. This is actually a really pretty shade. It's almost neon, but since it's a liquid blush, it does blend out to be a little bit more natural. I think this is more of a summer color, but it's pretty. But that's why it's ranking a little bit lower. The formula is great. And ranking at number 5 is the lipstick I'm wearing right now. This is from Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Nude Romantique. It's in the Blitz Trans formula. I've actually already made quite a dent in this one. Yeah, it's my go-to nude by now. I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks and it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. I don't really love the formula. I specifically like the color and the glitter, but the formula is very stiff and very dry, so it's not the most comfortable, but it does look pretty. Now we're coming into eyeshadow palette territory. At number 4, I have the one that I'm wearing on my eyes right now. This is the Moonspell 2 palette by Lunar Beauty. And I think Manny did a great job on this one. It looks like a book, so even my boyfriend likes this one because it looks like a book. He does get a little bit disappointed when there are eyeshadows in something like this, but he does like it more than my other palettes. So this is the color story. I'm sure all of you have seen it already. I did do a review on this one and I also did another look. So if you're interested in those, you can check them out on my channel. I'm mainly wearing the purple shades right now, and I do think those purple shades are what makes this palette so good. The red shades are alright, but they're not as good as the purple ones, which is interesting because those are usually the worst, but not in this one. I do feel like you can get a couple of looks out of this one, but there's only slight variety. There, for instance, are multiple purple shades that look kind of similar, so that's why it's ranking a little bit lower. Ranking at number 2 is this other eyeshadow palette by Pat McGrath. This is the Bronze Seduction palette, and I think this is everyone's favorite palette, basically. I do really like it, but it is a little bit too neutral for me. But of course, these glitter shades are beautiful, so it had to rank really high. There's just one thing that's ranking a little bit higher. So these are all the Astral Blitz shades. I really like this green gold one. I think you can get beautiful dramatic looks with this one, but yeah, it's a little bit of a one-trick pony. You can just choose your glitters. But the base is always going to look a little bit the same. Then we've arrived at number 1. And how could it be anything else than the Rose Quartz palette by Huda Beauty? I think this was a very beloved palette by everyone this month. This is what it looks like. I've done multiple looks with this one and the Jaguar palette combined also on my channel if you're interested. And I'm going to do a 3 looks on palette with this one as well, I think, if I have the time this month. But I have been wearing it a lot off camera. The only shade I really can't get into is this weird slimy shade. That does look kind of pretty now that the pearls are broken a little bit in. But yeah, I guess it looks kind of nice if you swatch it. Maybe I should give it another chance. But I'll show you a couple of these shimmer shades. These are what makes this palette so beautiful. But also the more neutral shades are really pretty. This one, which swatches endlessly, is really pretty. So yeah, I'd recommend this one the most, but of course all of these palettes are beautiful. The only thing out of this month's ranking I don't really recommend is the Wet n Wild concealer. I think this blush could also work on you if you're maybe a little bit more cool toned. I don't know. All of these other products I really loved this past month. Yeah, that's it for the ranking. Thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I will see you in the next video.